Try to catch up with my. Try to catch up with my. Try to catch up with my. Catch up with my. This surely was a good sign, despite of everything I saw. It's slowing down time, changing all the laws. Try to catch it with my hands, so that I can take it home. Hoping I can keep it when I'm there when you go. Try to catch it with my. Catch it with my. Try to catch it with my. If so I'll kiss you with my hand, try to hard to make it stay. In the end it melts away. Try to catch it with my. So I'll catch it with my hand, try to hard to make it stay. It melts away. Try to catch it with my. Catch it with my. Try to catch it with my. Catch it with my. Catch it with my. Sometimes fast and sometimes slow. They are falling to the ground. Dance around circles, and I catch them with my mouth. It softens all the noises. It softens all the things. Everything is wild. So I'll kiss you with my hand, try to hard to make it stay. In the end it melts away. Try to catch it with my. So I'll catch it with my hand, try to hard to make it stay. In the end it melts away.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So we're going to continue part 4 of a series I am doing. We're going to separate the fact from fiction with ableist Vikkivibes. This is part 4. So we're going to do this ad nauseum. As I said, I believe in parts 2 and part 3, that once this becomes completely repetitive, going over the same things over and over and over again, then we are going to stop. Other than that, we're going to go through. Some parts might become repetitive. If they are repetitive, what I will do is I will just skip over it because we've talked about it in parts 1 and parts 2 and parts 3, and I don't want to keep bringing up the same talking points except for the issue at hand, which is generally the ableist behavior Vikkivibes has repeatedly done. Even up to yesterday, she was doing it in her stream that she did 23 hours ago at the time of this recording. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Hello, everybody. Deb, Flordea, we got Edna, Dorial, Mary, and everybody else. Thanks for joining me. We have a small crowd here, but it's all good. People can watch the replay. Some people come in. Wherever you're coming from, welcome. If you're watching in silence, welcome. Let's start the show. Hopefully, you're okay. Today is September 28th, 2022, just a few minutes after 10 a.m. EDT here. Is it EDT? No, it's not. It's still EST. EDT is going to come up shortly. Hey, house cat. Or is it EDT? No, it is EDT. My bad. Sometimes I get confused. You know how it is. And there's too many things on your mind. So yes, it's still EDT. That ends November the 6th, 2022. Nikki Chuckles, welcome. All right, let me share my screen. Let's get into it. This is, of course, let me do this full screen because the chat doesn't matter with this. All right, let's get started where we left off.
On my chat, I always do that, and I just laugh and fucking figure it out as it goes.
So this is what she's saying, where she relies on her chat. I say that's a no-go because when you're too reliant on your chat, you don't know what is true, what is false, and if you don't know what is true or what is false, then if you rely on something and it turns out to be misinformation or just plain out a lie, then you are still responsible for the information because you've just regurgitated it and people are going to take it as a truth, as a fact. And that is just wrong. But it seems a lot of people don't really give a shit whether something is true or false. All they're doing is getting the views and then making up a lot of false things about a lot of people. Hi there, Texas Peep. What's up?
Pushback that 4 people will give. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Because it's like my channel's so small. I'm also don't even do research. I just rely on my chat.
You're supposed to
I
do
always
research,
do that,
though.
and I just laugh and
it's
fucking
wrong
figure
not
it
to.
out as it goes. Like I'm not a credible source of news. I'm not talking about fucking
Great.
global warming, Monty.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm on here just fucking talking about
Hey,
fucking
Vikkivibes,
shit.
what's up?
And when I hear these stories by women that I believe, I
Hey,
speak
Janine.
on it. That's it.
Interesting how she speaks on things, but in her inner circle with guys like Tragic and his story, she doesn't speak on that now, does she? Exactly, Dorial. She doesn't speak on Tragic. She doesn't speak on the other members in her community that people are saying they're doing stuff on what they're doing. It's just jumping on a bandwagon, and it just needs to end. Like I said, in this community, there is an issue where one person says something, it could be true or it could be false, but then another person takes it and just runs with it as if it's completely true when it's false. So if it's false and then they're running it, they're just taking it as fact. And that's one of the things I cannot stand.
Like why don't you ever say anything about the other? Like, you know why?
I'm getting to
I
that.
truly believe this. The men don't want to go after BGTV or Yato because BGTV and Yato are hot.
What do you mean? What?
And I really, for real, think that like they don't want to go up against him because then all their insecurities are gonna be like at the forefront.
What?
That's really
okay,
what it is.
Sure.
Screech,
All right.
thank you so much for the super chat. You're my new favorite. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
All right, so we're gonna get back into it once again. If it becomes
and they
redundant.
get roasted, but like, you know what it is? I think that they know that they can't bother y'all or something. I don't know. Listen, I'm not a roaster. I'm not a news
True,
source.
Texas Peep.
I'm just a chick having fun. I say shit that I think is funny, and that's it. Like, I don't really care. I don't know what to tell you,
Facts,
Monty.
Janine. Doing shit like that, then you want to come off as this righteous person.
No.
Oh
yeah,
yes,
you do.
We'll get there, but that's not till later. So we're gonna get into the troll detective video that started it all. And then I was watching all these live
Facts,
streams.
Melodic Alchemy.
You guys saw Nova did a live stream, and
people
Gigi
follow
did a
her
live
like she's a
stream about
goddess.
Monty, and
Really? They
it's just a mess.
do?
He's off his rocker.
How? Explain how I'm off my rocker. I was just
And then
about to say that
disclaimer,
again.
VW Veronica. I really don't know what
Well,
affiliation
how
is
do
with
you?
Monty,
Why don't you explain how
but
you're not?
we'll get into that.
Exactly, Deb W. It is extremely scary that anyone can come online and spew whatever they want. Remember, they were talking about whether or not my mom actually died. I was like, are you serious? You're questioning that? Until, of course, KJ said, hey, she was there, she was at the funeral. Then that just stopped because now what they were saying is proven false. Then this whole marine biologist thing, spewing, I'm a marine biologist, I'm a marine biologist. Hopefully that's, stopped. There's just so many things out there about me that is just completely false. People are, spewing these false narratives. Katrina, good morning.
Hey, Selena's aquí. I haven't said that in so long. I'm so upset so many of them are
All
Canadian.
right,
Yeah,
you
you
know
right,
what?
Nova.
Let's go forward because she's just talking smack. So let's go forward.
But still, it's like I laughed at him for 2 hours in this video. I wasn't taking anything seriously. I also didn't fucking say anything that crazy. It wasn't like I was like, oh, new tea has developed. I just was talking about what's already out there and laughing about it. And he was so butthurt.
Not butthurt.
I don't know.
Separating fact from fiction. Not butthurt at all.
I don't get it. Y'all laugh at him too, but so did I. I don't get the difference.
Exactly, Nikki chuckles. How disgusting is that? Questioning the loss of my mother. Completely unreal. You need to get styled in a San Antonio Spur hat. Okay, yeah, sure.
I love me some Alex's shook, but honey. Okay, wait.
Melodic Alchemy says people said when
did he say anything
Monty was
about
talking, said he
Alex's
felt like going to Orange
shook?
Julep. Okay, they didn't say that when FFG went to the fashion show. Do you know how much people go to Orange Julep? To be honest with you, per day, versus per week, per month, per year. It
Oh
is an
God, is he
attraction.
another Nags?
Wait a minute.
If you're in Montreal,
No,
no
We
relating
talking
me
about
to
some
Nags.
show cake and I can't. Okay.
Or let me check my audio settings because her
She
audio
farts on the
is
cake and then
hilarious.
eats them. I can see that being
All right.
a cake, but I know farts are cake.
Farts are king.
This is all news to me too.
All right, I'm gonna go
so
forward.
good. Like I don't watch regular TV.
All right, so which one is
How
this?
could you beat this? Daytime TV could never. All right, so this is Troll Detective's video. I linked Troll Detective down below. You guys can go check them out.
All right, I'm trying to
they
look
go up in
something up
sister. So
here.
the common denominator is this
Very
young
true,
girl.
Melodic
Crazy
Alchemy.
is this young girl a crazy liar too? Jesus, I haven't seen this so long.
All right, so this is a video. This is Theo. Theo used to be Sagittarius Shuddy's roommate. So when you are Sagittarius Shuddy's roommate, shit happens to you.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
BGTV
Hey,
and
Key.
y'all don't make these dudes pressed. So
Which dudes? I don't even know who she's talking about. I'm just, like I said, separating fact from fiction. A lot is happening right now. I'm trying to find out what is the traffic like, foot traffic off Orange Julep, if there's any data on that. It was actually established in 1932. Now I'm trying to figure out how many people actually go there because, like I've said, so at times, especially on the weekends, Orange Julep is only closed for 4 hours, as in it's open from I think 8 a.m. until 8 a.m. until 4 a.m. There's a reason for that because a lot of people go there, especially on the weekends. If you've ever been there on a Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the amount of traffic that's there in the evening hours, it's incredible.
pressed. I agree with you. Who just said that? I agree with you. Whoever just said that. Oh, pecan pie. I agree. I think that I really agree that the dudes in Petty Fam, they be making these dudes fucking pressed as fuck. Yo, did y'all see when I said send BGTV a free link? He got sight. He was like
All right, should I go
That's
forward?
serious.
Because people start to troll you, people try to ask information, people ask you questions all the time. The
Alright,
problem
thanks,
with
Pinky.
this is Troll Detective decided to
Hi,
use
honey.
Theo as a way to try and make me look bad. But Theo is a grown woman. Theo is actually in her 20s. She's not a young girl.
She didn't like when you were hitting on her.
And people. Okay, I never hit on her. Like I said, it's a troll. I have a video about that. I've explained it ad nauseum. Ad nauseum, people. I've explained the whole Theo thing. It goes back from months ago. I've shown that I said to her it was a troll. I was never in her chat. Even she said it was kind of weird. Why would I be asking these things? And saying she's, I forgot what it was, 17, 18 in public when she's already been talking to me in DMs. Why didn't I just stay in the DMs? Why would I say or ask things in public? It's been done ad nauseum. I've proven it's a troll. Even the message showed that from 9 months ago, because the whole situation, I believe, unfolded and ended in December when it was like, hey, you got trolled. Like, don't make videos saying it was me when you didn't really do your due diligence. So let's just end it there, move
Point blank,
on,
period.
say things, and then other people run with it. So Theo was on the farms talking a lot of shit, saying a lot of shit about the farms. And when you talk about the farms, well, then the farms start talking about you. Exactly, they start Deb. to troll you, and that's why
Monty, you had a thread.
So once again, she was such. That is what I don't get. How did I get a thread there? It's like somebody's pulling the strings, because I've been thinking about that. How or why are all of a sudden, out of nowhere, out of the blue, I get a thread for what? And then they're talking about all these nonsense things. I was using fake photos on my page. I'm like, it's a page that's unfinished, an unfinished page where there's stock photos. People were like reversed Google searching these images. It was so ridiculous. And then they would come up like, okay, this photo is on all these websites. No shit, it's on these websites. It's an unfinished page with stock photos. If you know how WordPress works, you know that when you set up a page like that, it just does the lorem ipsum thing, and then you're supposed to fill it in, and then you're supposed to change your photos. But I didn't change my photos because me and my business partner, we got into a disagreement. I just left the page alone because I was just fed up with the entire situation. So I find it really curious that out of nowhere, out of the blue, certain types of people just start not liking me for a certain type of reason. And then all of a sudden, there's a page up on a very nasty website about me. Gigi runs the Hater Nation thread, in my opinion. A lot of people have actually told me that, like, it's Gigi who's running that thread, and he has a lot of his peoples in there repeatedly saying and typing and posting things about certain people he just doesn't like or his friends don't like. Terry Shoddy's roommate sometime last year for a few months. She got trolled. She thought it was me. And the story.
Stories from the web, stories from the internet, something like that.
So we're gonna go
These
for it.
youngins, I don't know.
What about youngins?
Couple years here on YouTube.
So he popped up, and then he was also live streaming at the same time. So I went and I said hi, and then I went live on my Instagram, and he joined the live and
I
was
know,
talking not
Pecan.
with tea or anything.
Oh yeah, that's the part there she got trolled. She thought I joined her Instagram. I never joined her Instagram.
I think you're
There was no need for me
lying.
to.
My
She
opinion.
has. Well, how old is Monty?
I believe
As I was saying, my bad. She thinks I'm lying, but she has no proof. I show the proof. Let's move on.
Her.
The farms was still up. I don't know how old Monty is, but Monty doesn't look as young as her. She looks pretty young, which I don't know. We don't.
See, she has no idea how old Theo is. She has no
Yeah,
idea.
and I
how
say
old I am,
that,
but then
so-
she's making a stream about me. Can we at least, if you're gonna make a
Dude.
stream about somebody, know what people's ages are?
bro.
Exactly.
Why?
Why?
Why do I need
Because
to know? All I need
because you need to have facts, not just talk shit out of your ass, which you keep doing. You need to at least have some facts. Can we have some facts here?
to know.
Because then I can just turn around and do a stream on you, just say anything I want and say, just my opinion, Vikkivibes is doing this. My opinion, Vikkivibes is sending this. My opinion, Vikkivibes is this kind of person, without any facts whatsoever. It's just ridiculous that this is happening.
All I need to know is that these women felt weird about you. That's all I need to know. And then
Which
I can get
woman?
online. I could talk to my chat. I could react to the video. I don't have to react to the video. I could do whatever the fuck I want on my channel. I don't
You can.
have to do what you're saying to do.
And then I will review it and I will point out what's fact and what's fiction, what's true and what's false. That's what I'm doing right now.
I'm not a news source. I'm not this like source of info. If you want like TT, like deep dives and stuff, you could go watch Parker. You could go watch Irate Alex. You could go watch Cecil McFly, BGTV. Like go over there. I react to whatever's out there, and whoever's in my chat, I ask them. We laugh, and then I get on with my fucking day.
Exactly,
I'm not
Nikki.
gonna
She
spend
did imply
all
that.
fucking day trying to figure out your whole life story. It's not what this channel is.
Well, you should if you keep repeatedly making live streams about me. You've repeatedly made several live streams about me, and you are now literally saying that you do not have the facts. How ridiculous is this to repeatedly make 1, 2, 3, 4 live streams, hours and hours and hours of you live streaming, yet you are literally telling people you don't have the facts? Why? Why would you do this? And why should people listen to you as a source of credibility when you are telling them you don't have the facts and you just listen to your audience? That doesn't make any sense.
And maybe you don't like that, or maybe that's not. You
What?
say
No.
that's not like a quality channel. Fine.
What I don't like is people making hours-long live streams and not having the facts. You don't know what's fact or what's fiction. That's literally why I'm doing
But
this.
it's mine. I don't know what else to say to you. I know that I heard Buddha. I heard fucking Kidney J. I heard Theo. I heard Tiny Dancer. I heard these women say what they say, and I fucking believe them. Point blank. Period. I don't understand.
At least.
Men with these youngins, I don't know. Just so you guys know that I'm not.
And there you go, saying men with these youngins. You don't know the age of the person, but you're saying they're youngins, and she's not a youngin. She's in her 20s.
One specifically being no fat.
We got some there.
Did he react to Alex's shook?
I don't. You can't see it.
Okay, so
Because Alex is shook was saying certain things that aren't how do I put it? He tries to be as neutral as possible, is how I do it. Vikkivibes wasn't trying to be as neutral as possible. In fact, Vikkivibes was misinforming people, and that is why I'm doing the stream. If I see any information that is misinformed, yeah, I'm gonna call it out. There's a lot of other streams I'm gonna do or go over that I'm gonna call out, and not just Vikkivibes.
the majority of the video focuses on his relationship with one of his moderators known as Tiny Dancer, and Monty has actually decided to make 3 videos about her on his channel, a 3-part series on someone who doesn't really have the same platform to respond.
The girl looks
Right, exactly.
Dancer has a platform to respond. Okay, she's using other people's platforms to respond.
Oh,
And she has her own
okay.
platform.
So
He
she
says
doesn't
that-
have a platform. So she doesn't have a platform.
She does have a platform. She's been live streaming. She does have a platform, and then she's using other people's platforms, like I said, to respond. So she does.
To respond. What are you talking about, Monty? Let's go back
I just said that she has a platform and she's using another person's platform
to that.
to respond. Okay, she's using other.
Who doesn't really have the same platform to respond.
The girl looks
Tiny Dancer has a platform to respond. Okay, she's using
Tiny Dancer has a platform to respond.
other people's platforms to respond.
She's using other people's platforms to respond. So does she have her own platform, or is she using other people's platforms?
I guess she doesn't understand that when it said she has a platform to respond, semicolon, she's using other people's platforms to respond. Those are two separate ideas. She thinks it's one whole idea. It's actually 2 separate ideas. So I'm saying she has a platform to respond, as in her own platform. Then she's also using other people's platform to respond.
Monty. Which one is it? She doesn't have a platform to respond.
There's
You
a
go after
semicolon
people that
there.
You think don't have platforms to respond. You like that, which is why I don't see none of these dudes coming after no BGTV, no Yaddle, none of them. And Yaddle has a small channel.
Oh
Still nobody
boy.
will come after him.
Are you sure about that?
Y'all some pussy ass bitches. I don't care. Fuck out of here.
Here we go. Ad hominem attacks.
She might be.
He says the fact that people were trying to say Thea was 17 to 18
And I really feel like he tries to scare women into like silence, especially when you have a smaller channel or maybe you're a viewer or something like that. Fuck out of here, Monty. You're not doing that. And every time you fucking make a video, I'm gonna react to it. And we're gonna laugh at it. And I'm gonna get my fucking whiteboard and we're gonna write down all the fucking people that you try to play.
Am I playing them? Okay, so now I'm playing them. I thought it was something different. See, every single time she says something, it's always something different. Okay, it's fear that she had a misunderstanding. She didn't know that there was a semicolon to separate 2 ideas there, that she does have a platform and she was using other people's platform to respond. That's fear. There's a semicolon there used to separate items or ideas. P.P. Longstocking says, these ignorant, thirsty girls I was hearing, she touched the baby when she was babysitting. Yikes. Was young and went after her, was discussing, how am I going after somebody if they're coming into my chat and they are actually in their 20s?
19, maybe 22.
Although Tiny is not going to just go down like
Wait
that.
a
She has done an
second.
interview.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh, so
let me
now
finish
you
it.
have a platform, Tiny Dancer,
If you
right?
don't know the age, then don't talk about it. Don't just start making shit up. That's the problem here. Wait a second. This is actually, I just started my YouTube cause of Monty. No, she's always had a YouTube channel. She just took her videos down. If you actually look at a YouTube channel, you see videos that are years and years old. So this right here is actually a lie. She just didn't start her YouTube. That's a plain out lie, and it's actually provable. Just go to her channel. You'll see videos from years ago. And if you have gone to her channel, you've already seen this. Floria says this is how the Salem witch trials were started. One false accusation, a case of mass hysteria, bandwagon jumping. Indeed.
She might be 19, maybe 22.
Although
I don't
Tiny
know.
Okay, if you don't know, then shut up.
Okay,
And
first of
not
all,
going to just go down.
did I say Tiny Dancer is 22? Tiny Dancer is this age. Tiny Dancer is that age. No,
You
I
said she
said
was
I
young.
don't know.
You did say you don't know, but then you immediately also said that she is young. So you are saying or implying that she's young, and I wasn't supposed to be talking to a young person. That's what you were saying. So don't do this shit.
I said I don't know. Did I say anything in this video that was factual? That I said this is a fact. Monty is this for a fact. I said Monty has been talking to women. Fact. There's DMs.
Okay, that's a fact.
Tiny Dancer and Theo were uncomfortable with the way Monty was coming at them. Fact. We have.
That is not a fact. Tiny Dancer wanted to date me and see me and have me go to Winnipeg. Things didn't go right, didn't go well. Then all of a sudden, I'm public enemy number one. Theo got trolled. I'm sick of saying that. Let's move
the
on.
video. That's all I fucking need to know. Anything that I didn't know, I said I don't know. I don't understand what the problem is. I still don't understand.
Go down like that. She has done an interview on another channel called Cauliflower, so I'll post that
Jesus,
down
there's
below
so many
along with the
people
troll
involved.
detective video. So if you want to hear, they are there. I do have a statement from Tiny Dancer.
I think it's
about
very
the
clear
ordeal,
that I
and here's
don't
what she had
fucking
to
know
say.
the full
Well, my statement
extent
is
of
that
it.
Monty has
Yeah, you
slandered me,
don't.
lied about
You don't know the full extent of it, and that is a problem.
me, has made serious false allegations about me, and refuses to leave me
I
alone
have doubt.
for the last 8 months, and would like for him to fuck off and keep
She actually
Fuck
said that. 'Cause
off,
actually, I haven't listened to
Monty.
this. She actually said I haven't left her alone for the past 8 months. Actually, I have left her alone. She's the one who keeps talking to me.
Oh,
Because this whole
Lord.
incident actually happened.
Tiny Dancer, you're in chat. Go ahead.
True, exactly. Black Velvet. Lesson learned. Hey, Melanie. Oh, I also gotta say, Steve McRae, I spoke with him once again, and he is saying that if I have to show his emails, then it's fine because he's given me the go ahead. But he's saying a lot of things to me about this whole situation that is very eerily similar to what he's going through. So I did speak to Steve McRae yesterday, and it seems now I have a bigger understanding of what's going on. It seems what Tiny Dance is actually trying to do is paint me off as her stalker, because he contacted me and was like, what the hell's going on? For some reason, he's seen these messages that he is saying to me that Tiny Dancer is saying that he's been given info to her stalker. Then I was like, her stalker? Who the hell? Who's her stalker then that you're allegedly giving information to? Then he's like, you're her stalker. I'm like, what? Me? It can be. Stalker? I haven't spoken to her ever since we've stopped talking, which is last year. How the hell am I stalking somebody? And then it's like, yeah, this is getting deep. So we had a conversation about that, but just to, put it out there, I did speak to Steve McRae again. There's a lot more going on than what you know and understand, and it will come out in time. Let's just put it that way.
Go ahead, girl. Do you keep hitting up this dude? God damn it.
Furthermore, Steve McRae is like, if anybody needs to verify anything, just go speak to him. He just point blank said it. Like, listen, if anybody doesn't believe you, Monty, and want things cleared up, all they got to do is email me, talk to me, get in contact with me somehow, and I'll clear it up.
It's so annoying when dudes do this. It's like you reject them and then they're like, oh, well, they wanted me. No, bitch. No. No, Monty, no. Sit in your fifis. Sit in your fucking fifis all day long.
Does that even matter? Who wanted who? If stuff isn't going right and people stop talking to each other, just stop talking to each other and move on. There's no need to come back in February and cause drama. Then there's no need to come back in September and cause more drama. Just leave it alone. Move on. We're all adults here. Leave people alone. Early midsummer 2021, I left it alone. I walked away. Then come February, she comes back and starts saying the same things again. I decided to take action. I said my piece. I left it alone, walked away. All of a sudden, in Jessica Mexican's chat, she shows up and starts slandering me again. But she's saying that I didn't leave her alone for 8 months. I've been walking away every single time. Yeah, I honestly, when I did this stream, I think this is stream number 2 yesterday. Yes, it is. Or was it stream number 1? Whichever one of these streams it was, I didn't understand this whole 8th month thing until I spoke to Steve McCrane. He's like, yeah, man, she's setting a narrative that you're a stalker. Because I was like, 8 months? What do you mean 8 months? I'm like, okay. No, I completely understand. I stalked who? Correct, you have stalked me, Monty, and Kidney J told me. How the hell did Kidney J tell you that? What? Every single time.
Keep my name out of his mouth.
Baxter Rob.
Like, ask me out.
Oh, look at that.
And
Kidney
why is
J
he
and
cutting
Tiny
things up like this?
Dancer. Right here, Tiny Dancer. Correct. You have stalked me, Monty, and Kidney J told me.
The fuck's
Now,
lady.
Monty to this would be like, oh, Vicky, you don't know the whole story, so blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you that I believe them. So that is it. Like, and he keeps saying, oh, I want to keep my stuff off of online. I want to keep it private. Well, it's not private no more. So now that your shit is out there, you get to choose sides just like you do with Chantel. And I chose mine, and it's not you. And you have to just accept that.
I wonder it's confusing. What's up, oh hey K? Because Trolley that keeps cutting back and
it's confusing because you spoke to too many people.
Video, and it's confusing. No, it's not confusing because I spoke to too many people. It's confusing because he's clipping clips up and it is not coherent. That's why. That's exactly why. Hey, we got a few people in the chat. Smash that like button for me, everybody. Just smash it. It helps me out with the algorithm. A lot of people
are going after too many women.
Don't be trying to talk to anybody so that you can for clout. Don't be trying to fucking talk to dudes or women. Because
where's the lie here?
They have a lot of subs. Like, even if you like them on a personal level, fall back because it's the internet. Is that next song? Oh my God, Talkie. Next came out. I just saw a clip of it because
all right,
I'm in Twitter jail. But Next posted like something, and he's like going like this. It's awful. I mean, it was just the most awful, horrible shit I've ever.
All right, going forward.
Things get extremely.
Yeah, that's the video that you played, you idiot.
I think we need to. We've seen this before, so let's go for it a little bit because this was a 3.5 hour stream. So let's go back to what she has to say. I'm sure you've seen all the same crap over and over and over. Is she laughing at this again? Let's see. Why would you sit on your high horse? Say something like that. Is she gonna laugh again? She's gonna laugh at the ableist thing once more. Okay.
Oh, I love the internet. I really love the internet, y'all. And I said it. Oh, so let's just. I wanted to read this.
Exactly, Deb.
That is so funny. And I said in Jessica's chat. All I said in Jessica's chat was that he's creepy as fuck, like garlic bread. So he made 3 videos lying about me. He doesn't like when people just say their opinion on him. That's obvious to me. And it's like,
you can say your opinion, sure. And I will react to the opinion. That's what I'm doing right now. Channel reboot. This is what I'm going to be doing over here. Monty After Dark.
Motherfucker, that's what you do all day with Chantal.
From now going forward.
That's what you do. Yeah, he's going to do that, Buddha. He's going to just keep playing the same clip from DC that is out of context.
How is it out of context?
But fucking...
You're doing ableist stuff.
I can't believe no one is in DC's corner going, girl, that's stupid.
And then come on here and act as if your shit don't stink.
I'm not saying that.
Oh my process of reactors. Okay, like listen.
She has a lot of Chantel's mannerisms.
If somebody takes your content,
probably
right?
Exactly, Rob. That's pretty much what it is. A lot of these people are jumping on this for views, Heaven forbid you have a different
Okay.
opinion, and then you're gonna get attacked.
You know what? Let's just
and
keep
uploads it
watching.
without any commentary.
No,
you can strike them for that because they are taking your property.
Actually, you know what? Let me go for it. I don't want to listen to what an ableist like Vikkivibes has to say about this shit because it's just really annoying me.
Let's go back and forth. I can't help it that you suck at roasting people. That ain't my problem. But
Who's
if you're gonna
trying to
come for
roast?
someone, like Monty really comes for Chantal,
I'm not trying to roast anybody.
then you have to be prepared when somebody else comes
Who's
for you.
Vivi? Vivi is Vikkivibes, friend of Miss Hussey. The Miss Hussey, yes, that one.
Make no type of sense. Oh,
Dig deeper, people. Dig deeper.
Can I get a response to that,
It's a
Monty?
scare tactic. I get it. That's why Nader was going crazy, right?
True
That's
Abdel.
bullshit. That's a real. You know what that is? A real pussy ass bitch. A real pussy ass bitch does some shit like that.
Ad hominem attacks once
It's a
again.
court.
Monty, can
believe
I
that
get a
I'm not judge
response?
or a
Like,
fair use lawyer, but I believe that it was transformative. I believe that
Mary says, let's call the channel Monty's Thirsty Chicks Law.
it was transformative. It's not for him
Yikes.
to decide. It's
so
for
he
a
ain't
judge
gonna
to
address
decide.
that.
Exactly. At least some truth is being said right now. It's really not up to me to decide what's transformative or what's not. I can argue it's transformative. The other person might
No, Monty,
argue
the
it's
rules
not,
are
or I can argue
clear
it's
in
not
that
transformative. The other
regard.
person might argue it is. What do you mean, no, the rules are clear in that regard? Those are the rules. I go in front of a judge and I argue whether it is or isn't transformative, depending on, you know, which side I'm falling on, and it's up to the judge. What the hell does she mean that that's not the rules? Those are exactly the rules. At least some truth is being said right now. It's really not up to me to decide what's transformative or what's not. Exactly. It's not up to me. The other person might
No, Monty,
argue
the
it's
rules
not,
are
or I can
clear
argue it's
in
not
that
transformative. The
regard.
other person might argue it is. At the end of the day, it's really up to a judge to decide what is or isn't transformative.
And
Hey,
I can see
Cordia.
this, him trying to take down
Monty.
this video,
Oh, Georgia,
ending up
thank you
having
so
a rippling
much.
effect. It's already happening, and more people are going to voice.
Georgia, thank you so much. You really don't have to. I have a cash app. If the super chat's not working for you, it's.
All right, and furthermore,
But
right, Camby?
thank you so much.
Yeah,
Why
he
didn't you
completely
interrupt?
ignored. He ignores anything that I
well,
say.
it definitely is.
That's
sexist, and
a point.
you know, YouTube really needs to do something
Hey,
about that because
Chalky.
it is a scare tactic and it's dangerous. It's really dangerous.
Voice their opinion.
They need to
Talk
take better
about
care of their creators.
stuff. I don't
And
know.
Jen.
Like he didn't really specify.
What YouTube's doing is not trying to get into any copyright dispute. That's what they're trying to do.
Well, Monty,
Why do I
stop
bother?
using the fucking system.
And
I
that's why
won't,
thought it was really
Pippi.
weird that he said it
I
like
will no
that,
longer bother.
almost as if like that's the reason why. he didn't
Like
have to, maybe
it doesn't
I don't
even make
know.
sense.
This
He's
is a community of
arguing
90
that.
to-
So basically, his argument is that Kate didn't put enough transitions and didn't edit the video enough for it to be fair use. So people can say that about Monty and his videos.
Exactly. That's the whole point. People can say that about my videos, and that is why what would happen is that we argue it in front of a judge. If I'm saying it's not transformative enough, that is my argument. Other people could say that about my videos. Other people could say that about Troll Detectives videos, about Vikkivibes videos. Anybody can say that, and at the end of the day, just bring your argument in front of a judge and let the judge decide. That is my whole exact point of this entire matter. And she keeps going over and over and over it with opinion shit. But the fact of the matter is, bring it in front of a judge and let the judge decide.
But he knows that Chantal will not strike him because she's lazy, and so he just keeps doing it.
I don't think it's because she's lazy. Because I've already spoken to why I believe she can't do it or she won't, because she's been warned that, you know, the next time she probably has to go straight through with the process, like go all the way. And maybe she doesn't want to do that. That's just my opinion. But there is a reason why she was doing it before, years and years and years. Then all of a sudden she's now no longer doing it ever since March. The last time she did it, last person she did it to was Mrs. Fields.
But Monty, the amount that video was edited is not any different from your videos with Chantal. It's not any different. You're abusing the copyright system.
Indeed, and
I hate that she keeps bringing this up over and over and over again. It's like, it's so irritating. Amy Judy, hi there. Emma K says, what is wrong with these people? Exactly. It's the same thing brought up over and over and over again. She has no other talking points.
Because you don't like what people have to say about you. Well, honey, get ready. Because this is just the beginning, especially if you're going to be making videos like this that are making you look worse.
And I
It
can see
doesn't
how
make me
someone
look
could
worse.
take advantage of that. Like people will come to
It really doesn't make me look worse because I'm explaining and formulating ideas, and people are getting the point. It doesn't make me look worse. It actually makes you look stupid, Vikkivibes.
You with tea, and that could turn into something else, and people get hurt. You just got to be careful because really you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
But it's like the first thing that you said to me, like you had like the
Oh my
opportunity,
gosh.
to say on live stream, but instead you asked me out. Like I just felt like that was super weird. And I don't know if that was
You asked her out.
Y'all, if you have not, if one of my mods could do me a favor and put the link to the link.
How does she even know that I asked her out?
There's
Because I didn't ask her
Smash
out.
that like button.
Once again, she got trolled. She was on the farm. She talked about the farms in this exact video. If she's aware of the farms and on the farms and talking about the farms are aware of her and they're going to troll her because she's Sagittarius Shawty's roommate. It doesn't make any sense asking people these uncomfortable questions in public when I could have just DM'd her with the same questions. It doesn't make any sense than saying that she's 17, 18 when I clearly know how old she is because I've interacted with her in my chats multiple occasions when she would just come in and hear me talk about Sagittarius Shawty, because at the time, like I've said, there were two main people that I knew of that were doing Sagittarius Shawty. I was one of them, and so was Madzi. But Madzi was doing it every so often. At that time, Sagittarius Shawty was making a lot of content in terms of live streams that she would delete a lot of times and videos. So I would react to them in a manner that wasn't vile or mean or anything. I would just say, hey, she's still drinking, she's still doing this, but she's trying to change, she's on the right track. And Thea would come into the chats. That's it.
I really appreciate that. It was so fun.
We got some people watching right now, super early in the morning. There's going to be a lot of other people watching the replay. The least you can
Funny.
do, smash that like button for me.
Tell you how much I laughed. Belinda went live. Hillbilly Uncensored went live with Yaba, and it was so funny. You gotta watch it.
All right, wait a second.
You didn't do your due.
Oh, which sector is she in? She's in the, I don't even know. Vikkivibes is now reacting to reactors, and yeah, she's getting the views, and at the end of the day, yeah, she's getting a lot of views, she's getting a lot of subs. I guess I'm a hot topic right now, still is a hot topic, so a lot of people are covering me or covering the situation. And like I said, this is, separating the fact from fiction, giving people an idea of what's really going on, rather than a lot of bullshit that people are saying and putting out there. To Theo, because
Fast
she's new on
forward through
YouTube,
all
and I said
this.
many things, including do your due diligence, watch the entire live stream. I'm fast forwarding through it because you can literally see it on her video that I posted this. On her video, I gave her pointers like, hey, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you didn't do your due diligence. So fast forward things that are redundant, or you make a video, etc., etc., etc.
He's not explaining.
let me
He
go
doesn't
forward. Hey, just that,
explain.
JC.
He doesn't fucking
Right
say
there.
anything.
I do explain. Bottom line, let's move on.
Okay.
You got trolled. What are you talking about?
All right. So he gets into it with this chick who.
Exactly. No idea what's going on.
Speaking
Zero.
of saying like the stream,
Hey.
like the stream,
Hey, Deborah.
guys, share it.
Yes, we can. Exactly like
Please,
that.
thank
Exactly
you.
like that. All up in it, want a piece, can't get enough, and then the second you're like,
What do you
well, I don't
mean?
agree with something you did. They're like, oh, you're awful.
Where's the lie?
And he was obviously trying to talk to her. Like, if you get online and you're like, oh, you're cute.
Wait a second.
Yikes.
How do you know that though? If you're not
Because
there, how do you know that? This is one of the
my
reasons why I stay
guy-
out of people's relationships. I don't.
My guy, what the fuck are you talking about? We see the DMs. We see what you were saying to the girl. You said to Theo that you thought she was cute. You were asking her if she thought.
Okay, boy. Okay, you know what? Let's go to my video here, people, because it seems I need to clarify this. We have to keep doing things ad nauseum. It's so annoying to me. Let me try and go to the exact part where I said that, hey, she got trolled. Let me try. I'm going forward. Okay. I think I have it. Okay, it's right here. All right, so here we go. We're gonna clarify this once more. Let me go to the big screen. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me F11 this. And let me go here. Okay. So here's where I explained it. We're gonna explain it again. All right, so here's my video from like a week or so ago where she interacted with me. So what happened was I was doing another Sagittarius Shawty stream, and I said, "Hey, Theo, I guess is moving out," and people were discussing, the reasons why they feel Theo was moving out. I know the real reason. I won't put it out there because somebody I know lives in the same building as Sagittarius Shawty. Another person I know lives in the same area. They got the tea. But pretty much this is the conversation, as you can see, from 9 months ago. So let me play this. Out and her booting you with two different things. She's like I said, none more, none less. I'm like, oh, whatever. Then she's like, not you making stuff up. So this kind of irritated me because the making stuff up. Ramen Queen, thank you. All right. Then she's like, how are you going to ask them block me because I explained what you were making up? All right. So yeah, the whole making stuff up thing really annoyed me because that's the whole point when I said to her, you got to be careful. You got to do your due diligence. So then this is what I said 9 months ago. You can peep it right there. I blocked her. Hey, Ghost Bird. I was like, we all have to, start having public conversations now. So then I said this. Don't ever contact me on Instagram ever again after you got trolled by a fake me. As in, remember, this is 9 months ago. I messaged this 9 months ago. Remember, this conversation was December 17th or in around there. So yeah, December 17th. I said, don't ever contact me on Instagram ever again after you got trolled by a fake me. You say what you have to say here in public. And I meant that because I wasn't going to listen to her bullshit. So she's like, just listen to it, lol. I was like, you're blocked permanently on Instagram for what you have done in the past, and any conversation will be public, so you can't make shit up. 9 months ago. So she's like, I've never made anything up. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You didn't make shit up? You didn't say that how I was asking you out? F that, man. Some bullshit. All right, so there's the explanation. Hopefully, we've now gotten the shit resolved. Those are conversations from 9 entire months ago where I told her, you got trolled. It wasn't me. That was a fake person. People get trolled. You're Sagittarius Shawty's roommate. You are going to get trolled. Quit saying shit that is not true because it's completely annoying when people keep saying shit that is not true.
But that you were cute. We see that. It's there. What are you talking about? I'm not pulling that out of my ass.
Melanie says, Monty, I've been lonely and my crazy is off the chain. Can I be part of your harem? Sure, Melanie. Welcome to the harem.
Don't have an accent. Jesus. Now that I'm doing those dialectic classes to try and fix my accents, I can tell every time I say something New York.
Comment when people's relate. Polygon Rung says, I don't watch you for your personal shit that may or may not be going on. I watch you for your entertaining reactions. All of these, you're either with me or you're my enemy. Bullshit is just ridiculous. Exactly. Relationship stuff goes public because I wasn't there. I have no idea what happened, what is happening, what they're saying behind the scenes. I have zero idea, so I don't comment on the shit because I don't want to look stupid. When you
Monty, too late, too fucking late.
I don't comment on people's relationships or personal matters. I don't have the whole story.
That's all you do. That's what your career is built off of, commenting on Chantal's life and relationship.
Yeah, we comment on Chantal's life and relationship because she makes her entire life and relationship public. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. She makes her stuff public. Therefore, I have a good or great understanding of exactly what's going on. So therefore, I can comment on her thing day after day after day. I can comment on her relationships. I can comment on her life because she's making it public, the entire thing public. She doesn't have to tell us things. She didn't have to tell us about the latest guy. She didn't have to tell us she was married. She didn't have to tell us that she got laid 4 times, but she does. She's making it public, and therefore I have the ability to comment on it.
Oh, you're awful.
Exactly.
And he was obviously trying to talk to her. Like, if you get online and you're like, oh, you're cute. I don't know. At least he was.
Here we go again, making shit up. All she had to do was watch my video explaining what happened with the whole Theo situation because it's all there. It's all there from 9 months ago when I told Theo, hey, you got trolled. That wasn't me. It happens. She didn't want to understand. or whatnot, and I wasn't gonna have somebody just making videos about me and then sliding in the DMs telling me this, telling me that. I wasn't gonna have it. Make the conversations public. Whatever, she can message me in the comment section of the video if she needs anything, and that was it.
Was flirting with her.
How did
That
you know
we can say
that?
for sure.
Because
Reactionception.
it. Oh my god. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy, what's up with that PFP? That's kind of rude. The things that people are doing to BBW Veronica for having her own opinion are just completely vile. If BBW Veronica has an opinion that's different from the crowd, the wave, then this is what they do. They make up these pictures of me and her. It's like completely valid. They say, hey, you can have your own opinion. Your opinion can be different from us. You know, you're entitled to your opinion. But when you do actually have an opinion that's different, when you have an opinion and you're allegedly, supposedly entitled to it, if it's against the majority, this is what they do. They save out things, they make up songs, they put up videos about you just for, seeing it from a different side. And this is not fair. And that's the hypocrisy of the community of doing this. Exactly, Ghostbird. Like the stuff that people have been doing to BBW Veronica, it's incredibly nasty, but yet everybody's supposed to be uplifting women. Then why aren't you uplifting a woman with a different opinion than you? Why would you do this to another woman and poke fun at her to the point where she's ostracized and feels a certain way? Horrible. It's just horrible for people's mental health. For somebody to go through this, and it's just vile, and it keeps happening over and over and over. Mary says selective uplifting. Exactly. BBW Veronica has too much sense. That's why they're hating on her. Yeah, she really did show a different side to the story, and that's what certain people were not liking, the different angle to the story. She showed a different way of looking at what was going on, and it seems that's a problem.
No, guys. First of all, did y'all see Nova stream with fucking Yado talking like Belinda? It was bad. It was real bad. Mine is better. And I have to do a part. I'm doing a part where I need to learn an Irish brogue. So now I'm so conscious of every fucking
Florida.
time I sound super New York. And
And I agree, like flirting doesn't always mean.
hey,
sex. Like, you wanna
Steph.
have some
Well,
kind of-
All right.
Monty did a video on me,
To
so
say
we're
that he
reacting
didn't
to
want
it.
to talk to her at all is not true, because we see that.
Melodic Alchemy says, Monty, I got accused
No,
of being you last night.
absolutely
Yes,
not. Yeah, I know.
a lot of things are going to be flying all over the place. I'll tell you that. A lot of things. A lot of speculations, a lot of lying.
Thank you for the super chat, Nova. I think we both need them, girl. Every time. And I do it so
True,
often.
Florida.
It's finally making me realize that I do have a little bit of an accent. Jesus. Thank you
Thank you,
again,
Virvi.
Nova.
And a lot of making shit up.
So okay, that came out with that girl.
I didn't
like,
make up
yeah.
anything. I'm commenting on what I'm seeing.
You're making shit up. Stop lying.
Okay, so then after that came out, Monty false flag troll detective.
Wasn't a false
Not a
flag.
false flag if your intent is to go in front of a lawyer.
You're a fucking idiot. You don't understand fair use, you fucking moron. No.
I'm not even gonna go over the fair use thing. We've gone over fair use like 3 or 4 times already in the stream. She is the effing idiot. As I've said, it's not up to me. I can bring it to a lawyer. The lawyer, if I want to have a lawyer, brings it in front of a judge. At the end of the day, the judge makes the decision. Vikkivibes has no idea what she's talking about. I've been proving this time and time and time again, stream after stream after stream. Even other people are saying it. Vikkivibes just, makes streams, has no idea what's going on, doesn't do any research, and then just shoots off her mouth.
Transformative content.
Exactly, Ghostbird.
Honey, you're on my side. If you transform the content, then it is fair use. That is what it
She see right there, you know she doesn't know what she's talking about. Okay, you transform the content, but fair use is a very gray area. What constitutes fair use? There's a lot of parameters with that. Bring it in front of a judge, let the judge decide.
Honey, you're on my side. If you transform the content, then it is fair use. That is what it is. Point blank, period. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
That is why it is okay that we
Exactly,
react
Nikki.
to Cali streams. I spoke to somebody about it. I freaking posted the conversation that I had with someone over at YouTube. It's fair.
Polygon Wrong says, unfortunately, society has become very binary in its way of thinking, and the whole idea of the gray area, some good and some bad in all situations, has pretty much gone extinct.
Fair
Exactly.
use when you transform the content. You are abusing the copyright system, and I'm telling you, you're gonna lose this fucking case. Which is like, it's such bullshit because you flagged Kate and Troll Detective for pointing out how fucked up you are. It makes you look.
There she goes, putting in her opinion and trying to make it seem as fact. That wasn't why I did that, okay? I'm trying to argue fair use. Stop putting your goddamn stupid ass opinions into shit and passing them off as fact. You don't know why I did it, but I've explained it multiple times. I'm going to explain it again. I'm arguing the fair use aspect, and I'm going to go in front of a judge to argue that fair use aspect. Unfortunately, that process has been stalled because I've been given fake counter notification information. I spoke into the lawyer that was being used, that the lawyer's information that was sent to me, that lawyer has no idea who Troll Detective is. I've made videos about this. If you want to know more about it, check out my main channel about the whole Troll Detective scenario. I called the lawyer twice, emailed the lawyer is saying the same thing each time. They have no idea who Troll Detective is, and Troll Detective is not a client at their law firm. They're like, well, Troll Detective is not going to use their real name. Well, don't you think the lawyer is kind of smart enough? Maybe that's why they're a lawyer, to know that, hey, maybe Troll Detective is a moniker and a placeholder for a person who has a real actual name. Don't you think so? So they would know who Troll Detective is if Troll Detective was a client of their law firm. Deborah says, "Can I tell her how effed up she is?" I guess you were going to try and say. Emma K says, "It's none of your business, VV." Exactly, Mary. They would know their YouTube name. Yeah, at minimum, they would know their YouTube name. If Troll Detective went to a lawyer and says, "Hey, my YouTube name is Troll Detective, but my real name is this, this, and this. I have an issue where, somebody's arguing copyright with me," then they would know and understand that. That's ridiculous that they keep going over the same thing ad nauseum over and over and over again. Like, Troll Detective has a real name. Just because they don't know they would know who Troll Detective is. They're not stupid. It's a freaking law firm with lawyers. You think they're smart enough to know and understand what a goddamn moniker is?
Worse. All of this that's happening to you, Monty, is your fault.
My bad, excuse me. It's not a false flag if it's your intent to go in front of a judge to argue something is not transformative. I hate when people say false flag. False flag.
It's false.
Your intention is not to follow.
No, that's not what that means, you
with what you
idiot.
claim is or
It
isn't.
means that you claimed a video that is not copied.
And she is hurting my brain going over this shit over and over and over again. Like, seriously, can we just move on? I'm gonna go for it because my brain's starting to hurt again.
And then the internet went fucking berserk. They're like,
Abuse
which I'm trying to
of the
flag
copyright
because it is
system.
unfair. Like,
Speaking about Troll Detective has sent me a false counter. It's still being looked into. Like I said, if you've watched one of my videos or several of my videos.
Here is the deal. I wish that they were more thorough on this, but
Exactly,
unfortunately
Beaker.
they're not. When NarcTube got struck by Cali, I reached out to, like, Google has this like system that you can reach out to someone and have it and chat with them. And I asked if it was against TOS to react to streams that you purchase that are members only. And it is not. It is not. I just spoke to someone too about Monty. Let me see if I can find the chat. I put it.
Al Capone said, "Don't mistake my kindness for weakness." No, it should be, "Don't mistake my kindness as a romantic overture." Facts, Florida facts.
Because I wanted to know if it was against TOS to stream live streams, like stream lives in real time. And turns out it's too specific. Like that's a very, very specific situation. And so there's no rule completely against that. So technically Chantal could strike him, but then she would have to prove that he's stealing her property.
All right,
way
Melanie,
that
have a
is
good day. Have a good one, everybody.
Copyright infringement.
If you're just coming in, smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Hey, Housecat says,
Wait,
why is
what
she
did
going
you
so
say,
hard about this?
It's
Content views. I'm the talk of the town at the moment until somebody else is in the crossfire. It ain't that. Good morning.
not abuse. You have the right to stop people from using your intellectual property. Yes, but in TOS it says in the
I'm going forward because I don't want to listen to what she has to say about TOS when she literally is telling me she doesn't do her research, but then wants to tell me what she knows.
Thank you, JB.
I'm gonna call you out if you are
could
gonna
strike
do some
anyone.
fuck shit, as you say, Vikkivibes. I'm gonna call you out definitely because I'm gonna call you out right now.
Oh my god.
Ableist.
Listen, I don't know if you guys were
Ableist.
around for the
Vicky
whole
vibes.
fucking. Yes, you can, Yato. I don't know if you guys were around for the whole H3H3 copyright.
She's gonna bring
thing,
this up.
but
Okay.
he made a video on I forgot the guy's name. Matt Haas. Made a video on Matt Haas. Matt Haas struck him. They went through a long battle. You can strike anyone. He could strike me right now, but it's a false strike because I'm making the content transformative.
Please do not listen to Vikkivibes, who tells you she doesn't do any research. The situation with H3H3, I understand that situation. Not every claim of fair use or not fair use is gonna go in favor of one party or the other. That is why it goes in front of a judge. With the H3H3 okay, yeah, the judge, ruled in their favor, but that is a very specific circumstance. There's other times where the judge will rule in favor of the plaintiff because the judge finds it's not fair use. So I don't know why she's using the H3H3 situation. Okay, fine. Yeah, the judge ruled in H3H3's situation in H3H3's favor. Great, but there are times where they will rule in favor of the person who's saying it is not fair use because it's not. And that's why I'm going to keep saying, bring it in front of the judge. I don't want to talk about what somebody's opinion is on this and that. Let the judge decide.
By adding my commentary. I don't know what you're talking about, Trisha Licious, but I'm telling you that is not how it works. You can strike anyone. I am ableist, Cecil. I am very, very ableist. Jesus. Look, see, Cecil.
Is she gonna laugh?
You hear the music?
Yeah, I just called you out, Vikkivibes.
Yato, what the fuck? No.
I've been observing Monty.
Aiden, that says Chantel got Hussy channel taken down and no one cares. Why is that? Yeah, was that completely unholy Chantel? Because I remember the first channel, wasn't it Gloria got taken down by Chantel, and then Hussy reached out to other creators and then had another channel which then was Miss Hussy. From my understanding, I wasn't around then. I'm just hearing it from other people. But that is my understanding of that situation.
For years now, the red flags were all over the place.
What are people talking about? I've been observing Monty for 1.5 years, and the red flag was all over the place, and he will do whatever he needs to do to protect.
I hate that he thinks that he's doing something with the fucking video with the jaws
image of himself. Trust me.
sound in the
I
back.
believe you.
Idiot.
Hey, Kimster. Yeah, troll detective's fine. I just think, if
Faction.
you're a reaction channel,
No, Troll Detective is not fine. Don't send me fake shit. Don't put a lawyer's information in your counter, and then when I verify or try to verify, that lawyer has no idea who you are. Doesn't matter if you're going by your real name with the lawyer or your moniker. If that is your actual lawyer, your lawyer will be aware of what your moniker is. Your moniker is Troll Detective.
I'm telling.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Your moniker, your sobriquet, your lawyer will know what your moniker, your sobriquet, what your YouTube channel name is, opposed to what your real name is. Your lawyer's not going to be stupid, because that's just ridiculous to claim your lawyer didn't know what your real name is. Come on, who you are. Doesn't matter if you're going by your real name with the lawyer or your moniker. If that is your actual lawyer, your lawyer will be aware of what your moniker is. Your moniker is Troll Detective.
I'm telling you,
So your real
Yado.
name, your
I'm
moniker is Troll
telling
Detective,
you.
so your lawyer will
Anyone
be
can
aware
strike.
of
That is
what
the
your
issue.
online handle, your
That's
name
why.
is. How's that the issue? That's the whole point. Anybody can strike. That's my whole point. Anybody can strike. So then what is the issue? If anybody can strike, take it up in front of a judge in court. So if somebody wants to strike you, Vikkivibes, then you either wait till the strike falls off, or you do a counter, put in your info or your lawyer's info, whoever is going to represent you, put it in front of a judge, and then, let the judge handle it. At the end of the day, make your points on why you think it's fair use, and whoever the plaintiff is will make their point, his or her point, their point on why they think it's not fair use, and the judge will make a decision, will render a decision on the matter.
Why
So if your lawyer's
H3H3
not
had
aware,
this
and
whole
then the lawyer's saying that
issue.
their firm is not aware of you, something's going on.
Expect people not to react to you. It just doesn't make sense.
Hey, Mary. Exactly, Mary.
This-
Did you saw that, right? So she's saying anybody can strike, and at the same time, she's saying that what you did is wrong. Does she even listen to herself? That exactly. I was like, why is she saying anybody can strike? But then minutes earlier was saying that what I did was wrong. So which one is it? So is anybody can strike? That's my whole point. Anybody can strike. Let the judge handle the situation, or we just wait it out until the strike falls off. Whichever one you want to do.
This is the issue. This is the issue. I don't know what happened with BGTV, Frank and Parker, but I'm telling you right now, they're misinformed, because you can copyright claim anyone. That is the whole issue. That was the whole issue with the H3H3. That's why it's a false claim. That's why they went to court.
OMG. She don't make no sense.
No, he's not striking me, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Mary says they don't make sense. Same with calling you virgin at the same time. F-boy, exactly. It makes no sense whatsoever. She's so back and forth.
If he did.
So back and forth.
Literally, yes. You can strike me right now.
Thank you once again. She's saying my entire point. Anybody can strike. That's my entire point. Let me go forward, because we're getting into an ad nauseum situation here with her. So let me go forward a little bit. Let's see what she has to say here.
And is he live right now? Let's go check.
Remember to smash that like button, everybody.
I
Helps me out with the algorithm.
I'm telling you.
I'm working here.
He's not live.
All right, so
Oh yeah, he is.
Banana Cadabra says, especially since the lawyer had time to look up any info they would have had on the case before responding. Exactly. They had the time to look it up. Just because you're sobriquet, which is your moniker, which means a nickname, your handle, they are not stupid. A lawyer is not dumb. The law firm is not dumb. I looked the law firm up. They would know who Troll Detective is. And if the lawyer says they don't know who Troll Detective is once, twice, and 3 times, there is a problem.
But he's doing Foodie Beauty. Shocker. Okay. Let's get back to it, because
All right.
Yado fucking derailed my whole shit. Okay.
All right, I might have to go
Just
forward.
because you write about something doesn't mean you actually practice it. I don't understand why people just think because I write about something, I practice it or believe in it. No, I'm a writer. That's what writers do.
He's like out here like this.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
she doesn't.
does.
Monty social
I might have to go
blade.
forward.
Which one is it?
Okay, what else does she say?
You know
She
what?
goes over the
Let
same
me go
stuff.
forward because she's not giving us.
All right, we're going
just
forward.
nobody. If it's all over the internet,
Oh yeah.
How am I
So
able to
let me
take it?
ask you a question. When Buddha went to you, or when you went to Buddha for some help, or when Buddha tried to come to you to console you, why did you use that as a way to get free nudes from her?
She's an adult. She can say no. If she doesn't want to send anything, then she doesn't send anything. She's a grown adult speaking to another grown adult. If she says no, it's a no. Bottom line.
I believe that. Don't say I don't. That's something I don't know about. Buddha made it very clear what happened, and I believe that. So, what's that about? I don't hear you address that at all. You've addressed nothing.
I've just
in this
addressed
video.
it.
You made yourself look more stupid,
I
and
didn't.
you actually.
I, in fact, made you look stupid because you've literally said you don't do any research. And I've shown time and time again that you really don't do any research. In fact, I've been doing the research for you in terms of the degenerative arthritis, osteoarthritis. You said that it's not a disability. It can be debilitating, and yeah, it's a spectrum in terms of how severe it can get. But when it's very severe, it is characterized as a literal disability. I had to do the research. About 350 million people worldwide, globally, are afflicted with arthritis. She didn't know that shit. I'll keep looking the stuff up that she should have looked up ahead of time. She keeps interacting with her chat for her chat to tell her stuff, and I keep saying that's the wrong thing to do, because if you're interacting with your chat, there are people in your chat that can give you false information, and then if you roll with that, then your whole stream is now misinformed, and people watching your stream get misinformed, and then the whole misinformation thing keeps spreading all over into the ether, into the Goalverse, and that's just wrong.
Proved
Do your
some things
research.
that we thought. He thought Buddha. See, this is the shit about these guys.
Exactly, D-Spec. This is the whole bottom line. We've all heard about the request from both sides. Neither denied. Yeah. Neither denied. People can say no. Nobody said no. They sent it.
Same thing with fucking nubs. They think that they choose women that they think that they can control, that they think that are weak. You
Oh,
thought
I was
wrong.
just about to say that. Here goes the weak woman spiel, because they're all weak-minded women. Weak-minded women, as if people aren't adults and they can't think for themselves, and they're frail women as if they can't stand up for themselves. Here we go with the
And
spiel.
that they think that they can control, that they think that are weak. You thought wrong. You thought fucking wrong. Both of y'all. Actually, Nader too. Pieces of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
take advantage of her. I'm not physically there.
Do feel for her.
It does.
Sometimes when you're that broken inside, you're just
Polygon Wrong says some get elective lower limb amputations due to severe arthritis in their feet and or ankle. Is rare, but does happen. Exactly, it does.
You can take advantage of someone without being there, you fucking moron. I can't. I can't. Wow, that was the dumbest shit. Oh my god, he reminds me of Nub so much.
you're just reaching out for anything to fill that hole, and that's when you get these.
And here we go with the name calling somebody Nubs. I believe she's talking about Negs, calls him Nubs. There goes with the argumentum ad hominem attacks, because that's all she knows. She doesn't attack with facts. She doesn't attack with reason. She attacks with name calling.
Fucking guys that are trying to, or women sometimes, that can sniff out that piece of you that is not whole, and then They take advantage. It is.
Well, hey, some people do take advantage of other people. I'm not going to say that's not true, but
You just
don't
said
say
that.
it about people or somebody you have no idea about. You weren't there in the situation. You have no idea what's happening.
Okay.
PG
Are
still
you
talking to me.
fucking?
She
Are you?
decided that
Is
like,
this the fucking Twilight Zone? Is this not what you do with Chantel all day, every day? I heard
Smash that like button, people.
draw more conclusions out of thin air when it comes to Chantel than I'm doing right now. I'm not even.
I'm sorry, I draw conclusions. I draw some conclusions, yes, but I don't draw a lot of conclusions. And if I'm going to draw a conclusion, I will substantiate it with fact.
drawing any conclusions. I'm listening to what these women are saying.
Right, Pink
and I'm
Unicorn?
talking about.
It's a lot of drama. When, you know, Chantel ain't doing anything, then the drama comes about. People start
What they're
talking about
saying.
drama.
That's it. I've said absolutely nothing in here that was just like a random thing. I didn't say, oh, Monty is this. I even said that what was going on with you and them is nothing like sexual assault or anything like that. I made that very clear. I even at one point called them victims, and Vidal called me out and said, don't, they're not victims, because there was a whole conversation. Anyway, I clarified. I changed it. I'm willing to look at what I've said and
All right, so if these women were not victims, because victims are very specific, then what's the whole point of this entire drama? If they're not victims, they were adults in adult situations doing adult things, sending pictures that they didn't have to. If somebody asks, hey, can you send me a picture? They have the right to say no. They didn't say no. They sent the pictures. What is the problem then?
Say I'm wrong if I'm wrong. I'm so willing to do that. But when it comes to, because somebody has called me out on what I did with Negs, how I made fun of Negs. I'm sorry. I don't feel that way. I don't feel like I was being ableist. I feel like I was sticking up for myself. I was defending myself and someone who was really, really trying to hurt me. And that's it.
That what she said was, inappropriate. She took the video down because she just. I really don't want to talk much about that whole situation, but
yeah, of course not, because you look like a fuckboy.
I'm trying to be careful with my words here. She took the video down for a reason. But let's just put it that way.
No, I'm not trying to talk about it because Purple Glitter is coming under attack and she isn't liking it, and she's messaging me about the situation because she feels very uncomfortable and she just doesn't want to be online because this whole community is toxic. She's even messaging me right now as I'm speaking that, hey, this isn't an attack. I don't feel comfortable. I don't want to go back online because people are saying this about me. They're saying that about you. That is why I'm not really speaking about PG. Not because of anything else. See, another reason why I don't talk about people's relationships, because I don't know who's texting who's calling who's made up with who is messaging who, because I don't have all the information. I have a little slice if I was supposed to talk about them, and I don't like talking about out of my ass about people. I have no idea what's going on in their private lives, because if I didn't tell you Purple Glitter is messaging me as we speak, would you know that? No, you wouldn't know that. Exactly. Nobody would know that except for me and Purple Glitter. She's just very uncomfortable with this entire situation, and she's, falling back right now. But she is still messaging and calling me.
Melodic says, my issue is that I have been attacked for standing behind Monty. I have the right as a person to decide who I believe in. Monty do not chat outside of YouTube. World never have, never will. Exactly.
And Melodic, you have
It's like
the
the way
right to
you didn't
believe
get behind it,
Monty. Like,
or they crush
then
you.
go do that.
And
I don't.
Other people have spoken out, and what do? They gather together
About control and ownership of their autonomy.
and rally against you. We saw that what happened with BBW Veronica. Like BBW and Veronica and I are cordial. I wouldn't exactly say we are friends, because friends really means something specific to me. But look what they did to her. I mean, I couldn't believe
He said
that
cordial.
people attack somebody for their opinion.
Exactly, Mary. But PG has to take some responsibility too for making a 3-hour expose. Yeah, I really wish she did not to do that, because I wanted to keep that whole situation with her private. I didn't want to speak on who I was speaking to, but when she did that 3-hour thing, I was like, OMG, here we go. Now people know. Banana Kadabra says, I think Purple Glitter has made it clear she wants to be left alone. I think it's respectful that you aren't talking about it a lot. Exactly. Just, leave her alone. She doesn't want this whole public fiasco to continue because people are indeed attacking her opinion on a matter. It's their opinion.
I'm not
And
even
then
gonna
people will
go
turn around
there.
and say, hey,
I don't
everyone's
judge you,
welcome to their opinion, no
Vicky.
matter what your opinion is. You have the right to
Treating
your opinion.
someone
But
with a
when you do give your
disability the
opinion
same as
and
every.
it's against the grain, then you're just attacked into oblivion.
You know, wait, where are you at? I don't judge
All
you,
right.
Vicky. You treating someone with a disability the same as everyone as you should. Sorry, not sorry. I don't view, first of all, we don't know. Next is claiming that he has these things. We don't know if he really does have those things. And even if he did, he's coming after things that I can't help, like my mental health, like my eating disorder. So
Just because he's doing that doesn't mean you have to go after his disability. Because if that's all you have, like I thought there was tons of stuff on Negs. If there's tons of stuff on Negs, make good points, point out the bullshit he's doing. Just don't go after his disability and then keep laughing. And put in your fingers in certain positions and ways and moving, up and down and swinging and swaying because it's extremely offensive to a lot of people. Making fun of a disability is not fine. Exactly, Mary. And yeah, Emma K, I think I'll go forward whenever she stops and she talks on her own is when I will play the stream. But let me continue.
if that is okay, then it's all okay. That's it. Next was not a sleeping lamb, and then I just started making fun of his degenerative arthritis. I came for him when he came for me at the same level. I matched his fucking energy. He didn't like it and he cried. And now what's happening is the corpse is trying to pass on this information to Monty, thinking that it's going to do something.
Nobody
It's not
passed
gonna do
on any
anything.
information to me.
Again,
I just saw
trying
what
to
I saw.
utilize someone to do her dirty work for her. I'm not hearing nothing for that.
No one passed any information to me. All I Googled was Vikkivibes, and then that came up, and I used it because I thought it was extremely offensive to make fun of a disability. That's it. Nobody passed anything to me. I haven't been chatting with Nags. I've been chatting with DC Media Girl. I literally just Googled and I saw it, and I even said in the original video that hey, I used this from DC's channel because I didn't get permission to use it. I haven't spoken to DC about using it. I just thought it was extremely offensive, and I put it in because I was talking about separating the fact from the fiction. I wanted to do the series. Now it's a part 4. Just JC says playground stuff. Exactly. Facts.
Some bullshit, bro. Nah, it's not like I came for Negs when he didn't come for me for nothing.
Monty, are you aware of PG Twitter posts? I think it should all stay offline. It's never gonna go away if posts keep appearing. I keep telling her that can she stop posting these things because people are screenshotting and saving it. Then she needs to stop. If she wants it to go away, then she needs to stop posting.
No, he was making fun of me. You could go watch that stream. I have it live. The stream where I'm going like this. No, fuck out of here. No, I will not apologize for that. Absolutely not.
You should apologize for making fun of a disability.
Exactly. I'm telling y'all, people have sent me tea in DMs about Negs. Tea, Then
That's use the tea. Okay. She's proven my own point. If people are sent you tea about Negs in DMs, then use the tea. Don't make fun of the disability because that is wrong. If you say you have tea, then use the tea. That's all you gotta do. Use the tea that you say you have. Don't make fun of a disability because you are making fun of hundreds, if not millions, if not tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people, because there's 350 million people worldwide that have arthritis. Let's hear this again. She's proven my own point. My whole point.
People have sent me tea in DMs.
Use the tea then.
Tea,
Use the tea.
That's what happens. People have sent me tea. People have sent me pictures. People have sent me information. Have I ever leaked anything on him? Even though it's out there already. No, I would never do something like that. That shit does not even cross my mind.
Ghost Bird. If you say you have tea, then use the tea, cover the tea. Go at him with facts. Go at him with whatever you have that's factual information. That's true. Don't go at him about his disability. That's the bottom line. That's my entire point. When you were doing what you were doing, I'm poking fun of his disability. I think it's just in poor taste. Like I keep saying, if you're gonna do this,
He's like, oh my god, fucking about. Like these are your hands. These are your hands reaching into that.
like I'm saying, don't use that. If you got tea on him, you got tea on him. Don't use that to poke fun at him.
To even say that it's ableist is so ridiculous.
Of these women.
It
are
is
about sex for
ableist.
boobs. Well, he tried to get free nudes, so I was saying
Okay, here's the thing about sending news. Tons of people send news. Even people watching right now have sent news or have got news. There's nothing wrong as two adults.
No,
One sending news.
no,
Nothing wrong. These are
Monty,
personal
you
conversations. They're
fucking
now being brought
are
up. They're now
dancing
being looked at.
around the actual issue. Two people sending each other nudes is not the problem. The problem is when you try to use things as leverage and try to like coerce someone into
Who was using what as leverage? What was I using as leverage? Where's the conversation that was trying to use anything as leverage?
sending you nudes. That's the issue. When you try to be manipulative, that's the problem.
Okay, but wait a second. What
The problem
what was I using as leverage?
is when you try to use things as leverage and try to like coerce someone into sending you nudes. That's the issue. When you try to be manipulative, that's the problem. I can't. He's being so disingenuous.
Looked at.
What was I using as
There are
leverage?
a lot of people who are doing the exact same thing, and it's not.
If I ask and people say yes and they send it, then what is the problem? If I ask and they said no, then that's not a problem either. If they don't want to send it, then don't send it. If you're gonna send it, they don't complain after.
Not an issue.
you could get free nudes. You don't have to try and get nudes via
For
DM.
sure,
You can
Rob.
just Google nudes. I see Indy. Well, that makes sense, you know.
You know, and,
Fine.
and
All right,
and
we're
the
gonna go
thing is, like a
forward.
lot of these women that he talks to, or he tries to like get nudes from, they have OnlyFans, and
Isn't that the whole point? Okay, if they have OnlyFans and I ask and they send them to me, so what's the big deal? They're already on OnlyFans.
I noticed just from the
Not saying that, nothing wrong with OnlyFans. I'm just saying.
small time that I was putting my booty on Instagram, from that small time, like
Small
it was there for a
time.
little bit, but people on there, especially men, they think that because you do that, it's an open invitation to just it's like they're entitled to get personal pictures. They're entitled to ask you to tell you that they want to like do these crazy things to you, or like it's because you do
V says, once again, it's up to that grown person to send or not. Exactly. It's up to the person. If they want to send, they send. If they don't want to send, they don't send.
that, your body is theirs now, and that is not the case. He should be embarrassed at what he did to Buddha. He should be fucking very, very sorry and embarrassed that he thinks.
No, I would be embarrassed if she said no and I coerced her or forced her to send. If she can drum up evidence that she said no, and then I was like, if you don't send it, I will do this or I will do that, then that is a problem. If I ask and she sends it, that's not a problem. She's a grown adult, I'm a grown adult. If I ask, she says no, and then I coerce her or I try to force her, then that is the problem, but that wasn't the problem. They freely sent it. So why is this entire thing a problem?
Thinks that he's entitled enough to get something free from the work that she puts out. I stopped doing that shit because of how hard it is and how much work you have to put in. OnlyFans, and people see that and they're like, oh, OnlyFans, they make easy money. No, it's not fucking easy money. It's not. You have to work all the time. All the time. It's hard. Like, get the fuck out of here, Monty.
Okay, so at least one thing I know, she was showing her booty on, was it Twitter or Instagram, she said, for a small amount of time. Latina girl says, who's this lady? This is Vikkivibes.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I go forward. Because
Hey,
we
Blue
don't
Eyes,
share
what's up?
any new information.
I'm with it,
If you're gonna
Yaro.
do the Vikkivibes video from Troll Detective, I guess. Then we're gonna get into Sunshine and Sunflowers is bullshit. This is some bullshit right here. Saying I am a marine biologist. When the hell did I say I am a marine biologist? I never said that. And that's another thing. People making shit up, and then other people rolling
I
with
didn't
that
say you were a
information as it's
marine
fact. I never once
biologist.
said ever I was a marine biologist. In fact, I think 1 or 2 days ago I had.
You did. You did say I was a marine biologist. You literally said that. You literally said that I was a marine biologist after regurgitating bullshit information online. You've literally said that. So I don't know what she is talking about. That's a lie. You know what? I should clip that. 151. And then clip it back in when she said, yeah, he's a marine biologist. Because that was bullshit.
Boo boo. Have some money, ableist. Thank you so much. If you would like to donate to an ableist, you can do that by sending a super chat, or you can like and share the stream to support as well. Thank you so much, BGTV. All right, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go on a little break for a minute. Yes. Let me stop sharing this.
All right, she's gonna go
We're
on a
gonna go
little
on
break.
a little mini break, like a 5-minute break, and like probably less, because your girl gotta pee.
All right. We're gonna wait till she gets back. Let's go. Let's play this. Mary says BGTV is trash. Okay. Quit your music already, Vicky. What are you doing? Ah, I see, Polly. Well, you do your thing. If that's what you want to do, then you do your thing. Really? She doesn't know how to work her stream again. Oh, MG, are you serious? Okay, she's muted herself. We'll wait until she can get shit. Oh,
Sorry.
she's putting my music on. Okay.
Wishes came true.
I need you.
Baby, you.
All right, let's go forward.
But the season
As the
goes
seasons
from
change.
All right. Is she done?
I don't like the final warning one. It seems very like aggressive. All right, let's. What, Buddha? Thank you. It definitely. I can't. I don't know if I agree, but I definitely appreciate that.
Facts Latina girl says, I'm single and I can't even tell you how many guys ask me news. I'm a grown woman. I say no, that's it. No drama. Exactly. I guess she does love my song, Mary.
Let's get back into this fucking fuckboy. We needed a little. Ooh, I hate that he thinks he's doing something. That's the shit that always pisses me off.
All right.
Why the fuck is
Let's
wrong
go
with you?
forward.
Doing this stupid, ignorant shit.
All right. Going
Monty,
forward, smash
baby.
that like button.
How is this stupid, ignorant shit? I'm literally trying to decipher. I'm trying to freaking decipher your fuckboy shit. How is it stupid, ignorant shit? I'm literally trying to figure out how many women you fucked over and what you did to them.
The stories are already out, and you should do your due diligence. Go over it. Don't rely on your chat to tell you shit. Go over the information and then present it in a clear, logical fashion. What you're doing, you don't know shit. You're taking information from the chat. You're making shit up. Now you are going back on the whole marine biologist thing because it was said by you. You took what somebody said that was a blatant lie and you ran with it. And then now you're saying that you never said it, but you did say that I was a marine biologist because you took what somebody said that was misinformation, a blatant lie, and you ran with it.
I'm trying to figure out your fuckboy ways. You mad? Then don't be a fuckboy. I'll say it again. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Your chat and ask them who's
Why?
who. If your chat knows more than you, then what the hell is the point of your stream?
Exactly. What's the point of your
To
stream?
hang out with my fucking. Okay, I'll answer you. Unlike unlike what you did during this entire stream. Instead of giving me answers, you just talked a bunch of shit about nothing. But
I gave
I will
answers.
actually answer your question. What's the point of a stream?
I gave answers. I said I wasn't a marine biologist, so we got that cleared up. I gave answers to a lot of your misinformation. So that is the point of the stream.
If I'm not giving info? Monty, is information the only thing that you're supposed to give in a video? I've seen parodies, comedy channels. I've seen.
But you're not a comedy channel. You're not a parody channel. You are giving misinformation, and it's not okay.
I mean, Chantel just gets on and eats. There's a whole bunch of mukbang channels. What are you talking about? I got on. I saw this fuck shit. I got on, and I talked to my chat about what they know about you, the fuck boy. So I don't understand what you are confused about. I'm perplexed, Monty.
All right, sure. Keep being perplexed.
Let me ask this question. If your chat knows more than you, what is the point of coming online and doing a stream?
Hours.
Good question.
My chat always, with most things that I speak about, they always know more. My channel is not an info
That's the whole
channel.
point. That's the whole point of the argument. If your chat knows more than you, what is the point of you coming on and just talking shit?
It's not it's not like T-Spill where you go to get the latest drama. It's not like TMZ. My channel is literally just me coming online going, hey, yo, I heard this happened. What the fuck's going on? That's it. It's just
And then
my
you spread
opinions.
misinformation, and then people roll with it.
The rural area girl.
It's
Monty,
pointless.
what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, hold up.
I think over 200 people, 200 something people
Rural lady is
disagree with
sunshine.
you.
Okay. I got this. So we got Tiny Dancer.
All right, let's go
And
further.
I talk.
Monty
First of all,
does some fuck shit.
look, y'all. I'm gonna ask my chat. It's against the rules to ask my chat anything. I just come on here and I'm like laughing and just playing around. I really don't know like the
Exactly.
full extent
Blue
of
eyes.
things. I don't know a lot of people on here. Half the time you guys are like, don't talk to that person. That person's crazy. I don't fucking know. I'm just having fun and talking about the shit that goes on. So why do people get so mad when I in particular say something? If they know that I'm just on here
talking,
to
exactly.
fucking fuck around. It's so weird to me. Like, why would I say matters so much to Monty?
What you say matters much to me because it matters. It matters to a lot of people because you're giving them a wrong impression of somebody else, and it's hurting another person's credibility when you spread misinformation. That's the whole point, Vikkivibes. So let's hear this again. Why does it matter? Because you spreading misinformation is hurtful. That's why. If it was true, I wouldn't say anything about it, but it's not true. It's misinformed.
So
It's
why do
misinformation.
people get so mad when I in particular say something? If they know that I'm just on here to fucking fuck around.
Yeah, you're on there to fuck
It's
around.
so weird to me. Like,
and tell lies.
why would I say matters so much to Monty?
Misinformation.
Sense. Or Nags or fucking the corpse. Like, why do they care at all? I don't get it. I bother people.
With your
And
misinformation.
I kind of like it.
She
You
doesn't
do.
even know her own timeline.
She bothers people with misinformation. That is the problem. Anyways, I think this is a good point because she starts getting into DC Media Girl's stream where she is talking about some stuff from yesterday at the time of this recording because it's Tuesday for me, just before 12 noon. So I think this is a good time to end this stream. I might do another one, part 5, who knows. But let me get into my other stuff on my main channel. Other than that, people, smash that like button and hopefully you have a good day. If I won't see you over on my main channel, have a good one. Be safe. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank